Stop whatever you're doing, Bucks Nation, because this might be the turning point of the entire season. The walls inside one Buck place are shaking. Shocking roster moves, a rookie rising from nowhere, and behind-the-scenes talks that could change the future of the franchise forever. This isn't just camp hype, this is real, and it could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the Buccaneers' 2025 season. Buckle up, you're about to hear the kind of news that makes your heart pound and your mind race. Tampa Bay just dropped a bombshell on the NFL world, and trust me, nobody saw this coming. It all started when the Buccaneers made a sudden, bold move that completely changed their offensive line. Coaches were seen huddled in deep conversation. The front office moved like chess masters, but was it brilliance or desperation? First, they brought in veteran guard Michael Jordan, a name that carries weight in football circles. He isn't some bench warmer. He started 11 games last season for the Patriots. Before that, he was a fourth-round pick for the Bengals in 2019 and has already played in 30 games across multiple teams. He's tough, reliable, and battle-tested, the kind of player who doesn't flinch in pressure. That's exactly what Todd Bowles wants right now, someone who won't collapse when the pocket does. But the Bucks didn't stop there. They also signed Tyler Mullen, a young offensive tackle who's been quietly waiting for his chance. He spent his rookie year on injured reserve with the Chargers. Most teams would have passed him by, but Tampa Bay saw something special in him: hunger, grit, and a willingness to fight for every inch. Mullen might be unknown now, but this kind of player, he's the one who surprises everyone come playoff time. The underdog, the fire starter. Of course, to make room, the Bucks had to say goodbye to tackle Silas Chancey, who was waived with an injury designation. A tough move, but a clear message: this team isn't playing it safe. They're building with precision, piece by piece, for a season they believe can be legendary. These aren't just random signings. These are strategic shots fired by a front office that knows the clock is ticking. The Bucks want to win now, not 2 years from now, not when it's convenient. They're trying to squeeze every ounce of value out of this roster while their Super Bowl window is still open. The offensive line was a problem last year, but this year? It might be the foundation that holds everything together. With experienced depth like Jordan and young potential like Mullen, Tampa is preparing for war. But just when we thought the O-line overhaul was the biggest headline of the day, something wild happened. A story started buzzing through the training camp field. Coaches started whispering, fans started chanting, and a name most people had never heard before suddenly echoed through the air. An undrafted rookie stepped onto the field, and what he did in one play sent shockwaves through the entire building. And that, my friends, is just the beginning. What do you think, Bucks fans? Are these moves signs of a genius rebuild or risky desperation? Rate your confidence in this team from 1 to 10 and drop it in the comments. Let's hear it. Is this the start of something legendary in Tampa Bay? Or are we seeing panic behind the scenes? What if I told you that a player with no draft status, no hype, and no guarantees just lit up Tampa Bay's training camp and left the entire crowd chanting his name? This is no fairy tale. It happened, and it might just force the Buccaneers to change everything. Rewritten Section 2. This is not your average training camp underdog story. This is something way bigger. This is about a player, Sheilo Sanders, who showed up with no promises, no headlines, and no spotlight, and still became the loudest name in Tampa Bay. It took just one play, one moment, one flash of greatness. On a hot Friday afternoon, with the eyes of the fans and veterans watching, Sheilo Sanders jumped a route and broke up a pass so perfectly. So clean. It froze time. The crowd lost it. They weren't just clapping. They were chanting his name. It was electric. It felt like a moment you see in movies, a crowd connecting with a player who didn't come in with fame, but earned it with heart. Sheilo didn't walk into training camp with a draft pick attached to his name. He's the son of a legend, yes, but he arrived in Tampa Bay as an undrafted free agent, just trying to make a team. No guarantees, no safety net. But in that one play, he showed everything: instinct, timing, aggression, and confidence. And when the crowd roared for him, he didn't shy away. He raised his arms, embraced the energy, and showed he belongs. That's how you create a bond. That's how you make fans believe in you. After practice, Sanders didn't brag. He just smiled and said, "Shout out to Bucks Nation. My first fan moment on the field. Made a play. They showed love. This is football. That's not just a soundbite. That's heart." Now here's where it gets intense. This isn't just about a highlight reel. This is about a decision that could shape the Buccaneers' future. Todd Bowles and his staff have to cut this roster from 90 to 53 players before August 27th. And suddenly, Sheilo Sanders, once a long shot, is right in the middle of the conversation. Coach Bowles noticed. He praised Sanders for picking up the playbook fast and said the pass breakup was legit. That might sound small, but coming from a coach who rarely overhypes rookies, that's a big deal. It means Sanders is doing more than just turning heads. He's earning trust. And now the pressure is rising. Fans love this kid. He's got that underdog magic. But coaches also see something real, a player who understands the game, who studies, who's mentally tough. That combination? It's rare. The next few weeks are everything. Sanders will get his chance in 3 preseason games. And every single snap will matter. These aren't just exhibition games. These are do or die moments. And if Sanders keeps playing like this, the Bucs might have no choice but to make room for him. But here's the twist. As fans fall in love with this rookie, another storyline is quietly shaping the future of the whole franchise. It's not just about 2025. It's about the next decade. Baker Mayfield. Once seen as a career backup, Baker has now become the heart of this team. He's the voice in the huddle, the energy in the locker room, the spark on Sundays. His comeback in Tampa has been one of the most surprising and inspiring stories in the NFL. And now, the Buccaneers are ready to commit. GM Jason Licht didn't just say he's interested in extending Baker's contract. He basically said Baker is the guy. I love Baker. I love everything he's done for us, Licht said. And that wasn't just talk. That was a clear message. We believe. They're building something real in Tampa Bay, not just for this season, but for years to come. A gritty, explosive defense, an offense powered by a reborn quarterback, and maybe, just maybe, an undrafted rookie who took a single moment and turned it into a movement. Do you believe in Sheilo Sanders? Can he make the 53-man roster and be the surprise of the season? And what do you think? Should the Buccaneers lock in Baker Mayfield as the future of this franchise? Let me know in the comments and rate your confidence in this team from 1 to 10. The story of the 2025 Bucs is just getting started. Let's get something straight. Baker Mayfield didn't just revive his career in Tampa Bay, he rebuilt his soul here. And now, he's quietly making a move that could change the entire direction of this franchise. While quarterbacks across the league are chasing every last dollar, Mayfield is playing for something different: respect, loyalty, and a championship. Right now, Baker is on one of the most team-friendly contracts in the entire NFL. 3 years, $100 million. That might sound like a lot until you realize it ranks 19th among NFL quarterbacks. 19th. That's insane when you think about what he's done. Baker isn't just a middle-tier guy riding the wave. He's been a warrior. He's been a leader. And last season, he played like a top 10 quarterback, cold-blooded, fearless, clutch. And yet, he's not asking for more. He's not throwing tantrums. He's not holding out. Instead, he gave the team exactly what they needed: flexibility. That contract, his sacrifice, is the reason this team was able to bring back core players, draft difference makers, and even chase veteran free agents. It's the kind of move you only see from players who care more about legacy than luxury. And when you hear him speak, you know it's real. No matter what I was playing for, I'd still show up and do my job. That's not just a soundbite. That's a mentality. And it's why this locker room believes in him. It's why the front office believes in him. It's why we, the fans, believe in him. This isn't Cleveland. This isn't Carolina. This isn't another prove-it season. This is home now. And what Baker wants, what he's chasing, isn't just Pro Bowls or stat lines. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. That's the focus. That's the standard. He's not talking about barely making the playoffs or settling for wildcard wins. He's talking about winning it all. And the crazy part is, it doesn't feel like a dream anymore. It feels real. With Sheilo Sanders emerging out of nowhere, with new talent across the trenches, and with a locker room that's more united than it's been in years, this feels like something is building. A storm. A movement. A revenge tour. If Baker plays like he did last season, and he looks even sharper in camp, there's no doubt his next contract will reflect his true value. But here's the thing. That's not even the main story. The real story is this: he's already given this team everything they need to win right now. That contract? It's not just a bargain. It's a weapon, a window, an open door to a championship. And that window is open this season. The Bucks aren't just hoping for something good to happen. They're building it. They're fighting for it. They're hunting down another Lombardi trophy with calculated purpose, and Baker Mayfield is the fire at the center of it all. This isn't about stats. This isn't about contracts. This is about a quarterback who found the one city that believed in him, and he's giving them everything he's got. The pieces are there. The front office is all in. The fan base is starving for glory. And Mayfield? He's ready to deliver it. Fan question to close. Do you think Baker Mayfield is the long-term answer in Tampa Bay? Can this version of the Buccaneers win it all this year? Drop your boldest take in the comments. And stay locked in. Because what we're witnessing right now isn't just a comeback. It's a legend in the making.